John.
Hi, Katie.
My husband and I recently bought this house, and we've been having some issues with the AC system. As you can see, it's an older unit that still runs on R-22 refrigerant. An HVAC service technician inspected it and told us that this system needs replacing because R-22 is no longer available. Is that true?
No, there is a lot of confusion and misinformation out there about R-22 refrigerant. Under the Montreal Protocol, which is an international agreement about using certain refrigerants, the U.S. government agreed to phase out the production of R-22 by the year 2020. Part of the confusion is the word production. Manufacturers will no longer be able to make brand new R-22, also known as virgin R-22, but a homeowner can still have their R-22 system serviced for years to come with the existing inventory.
Then why did the contractor say it was no longer available? Can you still buy R-22?
Yes, absolutely. A contractor can still buy R-22. Should be available at most local wholesale distributors. There's plenty of inventory out there, so your service technician should be able to purchase it at most of the locations that sell HVACR equipment. You should also use a licensed and reputable contractor that knows the source of the refrigerant.
Can we get replacement parts for our R-22 system?
Yes, replacement compressors and other parts are also available at wholesale stores. However, you cannot buy a brand new R-22 system. And what I mean by brand new is an outdoor condensing unit and then the indoor evaporator. If you need a brand new system, you'll have to buy an R-410A system, and they operate at much higher pressure, and therefore the two systems cannot be coupled together.
How much does R-22 cost?
The cost has gone up and down over the last few years. As supply got constrained a few years ago, the price went up. Prices have since decreased, but you should expect the prices will fluctuate. We urge consumers to shop around for the best price. Supply of R-22 has loosened up, so prices have decreased, and some contractors may not be aware of that because they probably haven't bought a cylinder of R-22 recently. Some contracting companies are also more focused on new installs rather than servicing older equipment. It's a lot easier to warranty a brand new system than it is your work on an existing R-22 system.
So are you then suggesting that we should get a whole new system?
That depends. It really comes down to your particular situation. Is the system a heat pump used all year long, or is it just used for air conditioning during the summer months? What's the problem with the system now? Is it leaking? Leaks eventually occur in most systems. Generally, if the system has a leak, it will continue to run but not cool as designed. Eventually, the unit, if it's not shut off, the evaporator could ice up, which is an indicator of low refrigerant. Adding refrigerant to the system typically solves that problem in most cases. If the leak is also fixed, so you want to fix the leak and add refrigerant after which. Sometimes these leaks can be found easily, and other times they can be very small and require a lot of time to find. Another option is to add refrigerant to the system until it is running properly, with the understanding it will probably leak out again. However, this is non-environmentally smart. We do not recommend this approach because it can have a negative impact on the environment.
Can my system still operate using another refrigerant?
Yes, absolutely. Arkema manufactures many different what we call retrofit refrigerants. Arkema makes several different retrofits. Furane 427A is one of the most popular ones because it can also work with the existing oil that's in the system, in most cases. Furane 427A provides similar performance to R-22, so many homeowners do not notice any difference in cooling. Because of the warranty some contractors offer, they are wary of using a refrigerant other than what the original equipment manufacturer recommended, which is R-22. However, if a service technician follows the retrofit instructions correctly, there should not be any issues.
So if I'm hearing you, you're saying we have options.
Absolutely, you have options. Sometimes it's best to call around, get different contractors to present different proposals. As in many other situations, you should educate yourself so that you can make a well-informed decision. The main point is that you can still service your R-22 system with R-22 refrigerant for years to come.
That's great, John. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.